All right, I guess we're back here live. Not too sure what just happened, but we are back here. We're gonna finish this out real quick. Let's. What I like to talk about, Jonel, is something a little bit more deeper than just the money part. Now, money allows us to allows us to get into a position where we can really have time freedom to do what it is that we truly want to do. You're going to continue to do deals, and I just want to know what the security from the money does. What will allow you to do to walk into, like, I'm asking, like, what is your passion? Like, what do you really want to do in this world that these types of deals like this will allow you to do?
Well, for me, the number one thing is to spend more one-on-one time with my son. Outside of that, I would like to have rental properties in most states. Now, homeless shelters everywhere, soup kitchens everywhere. That's about it. Travel.
Let me see if I can get Tavon on here now. I'm trying to add you, Tay. So your says adding right here on my side. Let's see if we're gonna get you in here. Now, guys, there's a lot of fluff, magic beans, and smoke screens. You don't have a good network connection. Okay. So why don't go somewhere where you got a good connection?
Single parents, women in particular, people that are just stuck on their jobs. They don't know, they have big dreams of wanting to get out, but they don't know how to. They feel like they don't have resources. Just the black sheep of the family.
Yeah. And what are some things? I mean, the making money is great, but we got to get to the point. You and I are having this conversation. We got to get to the point where we can help instill confidence in these women, right? Confidence. Like, how do we go about that? Because as you and I know, we all on this earth have a ministry. We all have something that we're assigned to do, and the money, which is great, just allows us to be able to walk in our calling more. So what do you say to those women right now that are looking and listening to you, because you just put yourself in a position to get this check for $84,000 today? What do you say to those women who are struggling and holding on and would love to have you mentor them to teach them how to become the woman they're supposed to be and make all the money they want to make?
I mean, right now it's very simple, and that's just to not be afraid and just go for it. Whatever it is you want to do, just go for it.
Okay. Hey, Tavon, you finally made it in. What's up, son?
What's going on, sir?
Once again, we have the Miss Amazing right here. Just actually after walking away, quitting her job 5 days ago, just signed off on the paperwork. I want to pull that paperwork one more time for Tavon's audience. We go after something called excess proceeds, and Jonel just signed off on her deal, which will, once we send this over to the attorney, which will allow her to make, how much, Jonel? $84,000. What do you say to that, Tavon? Caller, to that you say what?
I say congratulations. I already knew you had the capability of doing it, but now you just do it. You just another step ahead from collecting your claim. So this is very inspiring to me and to other people.
Let me turn this around so you can. So she can hold on one second. Go ahead. She can see you now.
Yeah, I was saying I was just proud and excited for you because I know this is your first time doing it, and it's such a big claim, and I know you got plenty more to do. So I salute you, and I tip my hat off to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. So can you break down what's the process of doing the excess proceeds for the people on my page?
I'm sorry. I can barely hear you. Say it again.
Hold on. Let me see if I can turn up the volume. I said, can you break down the process and what you had to do to get the?
He say before she starts breaking down stuff, why don't you give her the proper introduction she deserves to your audience? Talk about what just happened.
Okay, guys. This is the most amazing, incredible Jonel Gilmer. She just claimed her first claim for the excess proceeds all the way down Florida for 84,000 straight cash. So that's just amazing, an amazing piece of work right there. She just quit her job about 5 days ago. Am I correct, Jonel?
Yeah, my last day was Friday.
Yeah,
Hi, everybody.
so she just quit her job 5 days ago, and now she's about to collect a claim for the excess proceeds for 84,000.
And tell them what excess proceeds is, Tate. If people don't know, you're talking in language they don't understand.
Yeah, so excess proceeds is basically when it's on two sides. It's on the mortgage side and on the tax side. So that's when you go through mortgage and it goes to the auction, and somebody gets they bid the price up from what it is. So if I have a house, for example, for 50,000, and it gets bidded up to 150,000, so that's a surplus fund of $100,000. So that 100,000 is for me, the primary owner, and the bank can only take 50,000. So whatever else after that is to the owner.
Yep.
So that's what excess proceeds.
So we have questions out there. You guys have questions for me?
I have a question for you. How long did it take for you to get the initial call, and what was the steps to the marketing and things of that nature?
So the campaign we sent out about a week and a half ago, and she called in about, I would say 4 or 5 days later. She called us about, I think it was Monday she called. And so we spoke, we sent her the contract. She signed the contract and we are picking it up today. So it's like a 2-day turnaround.
So what is like the script that you told her when you talked to her on the phone? Like what is the things that you told her about the excess proceeds, and did she know what it was?
She knew, well, on the letter it said she had money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what she was concerned about. She's concerned about getting her money. Let's see. Yeah, she was just concerned about getting the money. Okay. She signed the paperwork really quickly, and we went and got it.
So for the next step that it takes, how long does it usually take in the state of Florida to get the claim?
I'm sorry. We're out in traffic, so it's a little bit hard to hear you.
Yeah, I said, so how long does it usually take to collect the claim?
I think it just depends on how many accounts they have with the courts, how many cases they're processing.
What was this question?
How long does it take?
Oh, so it's a case by case scenario. Every state is going to be a little bit different. But once again, this money is sitting there in every courthouse registry around the country. And if people in your page just knew that every day there's like $13 million being added to the registry every day in every country around the United States. And all you have to do is know what to say to get someone's attention, know how to look up a case number. In Florida, we do it online. And so it's all public information. Like nobody has to struggle in life, man. She's got a check. She didn't get a check yet, my bad. We got the paperwork that we take to the attorney. Now the attorney's gonna go down and file a motion in the court to collect the excess proceeds, the money that's left over above from the taxes. So somebody asked a question over there. I had seen somebody said, was this for the taxes or for the mortgages? There's two different excess proceeds. Well, there's more than that, but we're just talking about two. And I'm going to teach you now how to go after all of them, right? I'm going to teach you how to go after all of them. So it just depends on, when you're doing it on the mortgage side, we bring in an attorney. When we do it on the tax side, in Florida, we can collect the money ourselves. So literally, if I showed you how to do this, or showed your people how to do this, within 60 days, you just keep doing it in different counties. In Florida, there's 67 counties. So you can literally have money coming in, 20,000, 50,000, 84,000, right? There was bigger claims in there. We saw a claim. What's some of the bigger claims you saw?
There was one for a little bit over $1 million. There was one for like 800,000, 900,000. Yeah, they're up there.
So it's the same process, but you find that most people get into this game and just do the bottom of the barrel stuff for wholesale. Everybody's doing that. Everybody's fighting for $5,000. Who did you have to fight against to get this 84,000? Nobody. How would you have to flip? Did you have to rehab? Negotiate with a seller? None of that stuff. None of that stuff other people doing. You ain't did none of that. And you about to make more money than probably everybody who's trying to wholesale this whole year in one deal. So yeah, it just depends, because we got to send the attorney in, and it just depends on how backed up they are. But it's an attorney that goes in that already knows how to do the foreclosure. So these guys already know about that situations. And then we just obviously got to get one. We don't have one down here. I just got down here.
Yeah.
And we'll get one secured by tomorrow, get an appointment, go meet with them. And it's just, they're going to be in the courts every day. So we just hand it over to them and we keep it going. We don't even got to do nothing else. Just wait for the checks.
Yep.
Was this one on the tax or the mortgage? The mortgage side, JB. Yeah. So when you talk about what's real and what's fluff and what's magic beans, I think if you ask Jonel the question, is this real? I think she'll tell you a real answer. Right?
It's real.
So let's talk, Jonel. Let's talk to the women out there, because you're gonna be coaching women, right? Let's talk to the women that are afraid, that say they can't do this because of their children. It's funny because I hear you say that you're doing it because of your son, but we have people who say they can't invest because of their children. And that doesn't, it's like a backwards mentality. Let's talk about that.
I think, well, everything is about a mindset, and you just have to, for me, I hit so many brick walls that I really didn't have anywhere to go. And I knew I needed to make some changes so that my son is secure. So, everything is a go for me. It's no more of, I'm afraid, or, I'm not an upfront person. I'm really reserved. I don't care about none of that. All I care about is moving forward so I can get what I need to have to make sure my son has a good future. So that's pretty much it. There's no fear. There's no fear.
Okay. So another question that I have, Jonel, is that for the people that's just tuning in now, like how much did you invest, not spend, did you invest on your marketing campaign for this?
For the one that I sent out, less than $5.
Can you say that again?
And that was on stamps,
Uh-huh.
letters, and envelopes.
So I think the paper cost like $297, 500 from Walmart, and then she had like some leftover stamps. And I remember the campaign when it went out. And you know me, Tay, like I just make stuff happen. I don't care about how pretty it looks. She's about to look, right? So we were like, I made a mistake on the paper and I crossed it out and I put her name in. She's like, we can't send it out like that because it has to be brand new envelopes.
Yeah.
Your stamps are crooked. I was like, none of that matters. Let's get it out. So we got it out. And so I remember the campaign. And when she said she spent less than $5, she spent less than $5 to get the paperwork, the assignment work done. So you gotta understand this. What we did is we bought somebody's interest, or Jonel bought somebody's interest in their own claim. So they assigned it over to us. So now the money belongs to us. But we struck a deal with them to keep 30% of it if we go after it for them. They didn't know it was there. We went and we found it because we got access to the courthouse registries around the country. So we found the money and went and just sent them out a letter. And we said, you don't have to pay nothing up front. We'll pay for the attorney fees. So it was $285,000, and they kept 70%. Jonel kept 30%. That's how that works. Okay. Now we could keep 40%. Sometimes I've kept 50%, but it was so much. It was a lot of money. It was almost $50,000. No, what was the whole thing? 284,000. So I'm not gonna try to be greedy and be like, well, we're gonna keep 150.
Yeah.
Just be with 80.
I'm good with 84,000.
Yeah, right.
That's not your money anyway. You didn't work hard to get it.
Free money.
Right.
Free money. Free money. Just knowing what to say, right? Knowing what to say, knowing what paperwork to send out, and then knowing what to do after that, right? This can be done by anybody on your feet. If you're struggling right now with money, you got kids, you're a mother, you're a father, it doesn't matter, yo. You don't gotta struggle. The only reason that you're gonna keep struggling after hearing this is because that's your choice. That's your choice. But we show our success. This is a family thing here. We show our success. And it ain't staged, it ain't nothing. This is real. We just coming back from collecting the paperwork. Now we're gonna run back to Jonel's place, and we're gonna get an attorney, right? That's the paperwork.
Here's the paperwork for everybody that's just coming on. Paperwork.
How much did you secure?
$84,000.
One deal, no flips, no rehabs, no wholesaling, none of that stuff y'all be doing. None of that stuff. 84,000, one deal, just paper with excess proceeds. All right? So why do we do this, Jonel? Because Jonel wants, I told her she needs to be a coach because she's an excellent role model for women, right? Especially if you got children as well. But she's just somebody that's easy to talk to. Somebody who can help you get over your fears. Somebody that can light a fire up under you. Come on, man. 84,000 is now my #1 student. So are there any questions for anyone? Does anybody have a question? Would anyone who wants to set up an appointment, you don't have to be a woman. I'm just talking. You don't have to be a woman. But if you'd like Jonel to show you what she just did to secure the paperwork, and we teach you how to get the assignment, right? We teach you how to get the assignment. What's up, Marquita? We teach you how to get the 84,000, Marquita. 84,000, my new #1 student. Blows everybody else away who's ever been around me. 84,000. Now, when I say that I can teach this to anybody, Jonel, can anybody learn this? Is it difficult? You got to go to Yale University? What's harder? Going to community college or doing this?
Community college.
Elementary school it is. So, Deborah K, what's going on? I see y'all. A lot of you guys have been watching me for years and years. Jonel saw me. At one time, it wasn't the best time. She had a different mentor. She dropped him, called me. I told her, forget about him. I'm going to teach you something different. Jonel just secured $84,000 payment. Quit her job, just like I've been telling you guys all the time. There's no need to work for anybody else.
Yeah.
No need at all. Jonel's going to start her own coaching program, showing people how to get the excess proceeds. She's like me in a lot of ways, so she's not going to be the cheap lady, but she's the best lady. All right? And I stand behind her 1,000,000%. So whoever else would like, we're not saying you're going to do 84,000, but what if you could do half of what she just did on one deal?
So $5.
No houses, no credit, none of that stuff. This is the real. JB gonna be here tomorrow, Ted. JB's coming to Tampa.
That's what's up. Look, I got mine written down already. I got all the counties written down in Florida. That's about 30 right there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So this is what it is, guys. This is real. Like, I am so proud of her, for real. Everything I told her to do, she did it. No back talk, no telling me something different. She just followed the system. You just, how do you say it? Follow the process.
Trust the process.
Trust the process.
Trust.
Trust process. She's not a quitter. She shows up every day. And now she's walked away from a job. She's never going to work for nobody, because what I teach, you never got to work for nobody again. What, 18 years? I'll tell you, when last time you remember me having a job? Well, you was 8?
Yeah, something like that. I was a little kid.
So now, not only do I do it, I taught my son how to do it. He's got his own students. He doesn't have a job. Now Jonel's the same thing. The same thing. Trust the process, JB. That's right, man. Trust the process. So that's our time. We're going to put a page together for her. Jonel's going to start holding weekly trainings to teach women. And let's talk about the women that you want to reach. Not just for the money, but real quick, one more time, and then we're going to.
All women. Single women, single parent women.
How about the women that resonate with you, your story?
My story? Single parents, definitely. Single moms, hit me up. I got some information for you.
All right. So so the next phase we're handing this over to the attorney. The attorney's going to go collect the money, right? Right, JB? And then when the check come out, you know she's coming back on. And this goes for every person that's afraid, every person that doubts, every person that's been bitten by the cobra of fear. There's no need to fear when you're around good people that have already done it, what you want to do, and that can help elevate you. That's what this is all about. All right? So that's our time for now, guys. Hopefully you learned something. You've seen another success story. Everywhere I go, the same thing happens. It don't matter if I'm in California, North Carolina, Georgia, Pittsburgh, Philly, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina. It doesn't matter. What I know, I know. Right, JB? Nobody can take this away from us. We can lose everything and get it right back in a couple of weeks or days. Right? So that's our time, guys. We want to continue to be a blessing and an inspiration to other people. Check us out when we come on. And definitely hit Jonel up and let her know that you want to know more about her coaching program and some of the other things she has in store for women. All right? That's our time, guys. 84.